Alright guys, so in the last episode, we gave the car a quick look around, we cleaned it out, and we made it look a bit more presentable. As we saw, the car was involved in a front end collision, and we're going to start removing the parts to uncover any hidden damages, because as with all these cars from Copart, you never truly know what you're buying. Okay guys, we're going to get started. We need to remove the front bumper so that we can get access to the radiators. But to remove the front bumper, we have some screws here, and to get access to those, we're gonna have to remove the tire and also the arch liner. So we're gonna get to removing those now. Okay guys, so we've just removed the wheel on both sides, and now we're gonna remove these few screws here on the arch liner and over there, so we can pull back the arch liner to give us access to the bolts for here, as well as we're also gonna remove these 3 bolts so that we can separate the bumper from underneath. Okay, so guys, we've managed to take off the front bumper. Here we have the front bumper. As you can see, the bumper was completely broken into 2. There's only the wiring holding it. Yeah, only the wiring holding it together. Okay, so guys, now that we've got the front bumper removed, you guys can just see the extent of the damage. This crash bar completely got folded in. The intercooler has been completely smashed and it's pressing against the radiator behind it. There's mud everywhere, even in the side radiators. Even the what do you call it? The panel is completely smashed. Nothing is holding it together. Thankfully, headlights are okay. Everything else seems okay. It's just the main front bits. Everything seems to be gone. Okay, so next we're gonna get to removing the crash bar so we can access the radiator and stuff behind it. And to do that, we have these 4 bolts right here we're gonna have to remove, and then we've got the center bolt, and the same thing on the other side. And then after that, we're gonna remove this air intake as it got hit in the crash. It's just one simple bolt right here, so we can separate it from there because it's got slightly pushed in. And then we can get to removing the headlights so that we can finally remove the slam panel. So as we were taking it out, we ran into a little bit of a problem. We've unscrewed everything on the crash bar, however the crash bar still would not move. And taking a closer look, is being held in by the front panel. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove this front intercooler, and then we're going to have to remove the headlights to give us more room to work with, and then we're going to have to remove the whole front panel so that we can access the crash bar. Okay, so guys, it's been a couple of days since we last worked on the car. As you can see, the last thing we did is we took off the headlights. Now we're going to move on to remove the intercooler and the radiators. Um, yeah, we're just going to take out the whole radiator and the crash bar, everything as one. Okay, so we've managed to take off the front panel with a little bit of help. Here's all the broken parts that we removed. We took it off and the radiator just split off the front panel. Everything that is completely smashed. We have some good news. After we looked around to find any more hidden damages back here. And as you can see from here, there was oil everywhere, like covering the pipes, on the under trays. And we think we've found the cause of all of it. This oil filter housing has been cracked. Now we're going to check all the pipes in the surrounding area because we're not sure if any of the pipes have been broken. We're going to wipe them down and we're going to check each individual pipe to see if there's any leaks, cracks or anything in the pipes. Thankfully, the chassis has not been bent or anything. The chassis is all okay, which is it should be because it was a category N car. Yeah, we're going to get to checking them now. Sorry guys, but the audio messed up on the next few clips, so I'm going to talk over them. Here's the oil filter that we just removed, and over here you can see the crack where all of the oil was leaking from. And here is the replacement oil filter. This was actually from an RS3 I, and it was the exact same and all the part numbers matched. We checked all the pipes and they all seemed fine, and we sprayed some brake cleaner just to clean the underside of the engine, and now we're going to install the new oil filter and hopefully get the car started. So we managed to install the replacement oil filter, and we've just cleaned around everywhere. Everywhere had oil, so we just cleaned up everything. I was searching the internet for parts for the RS3 and I came across this listing on Facebook. As you can see, it has the complete front bumper, the bonnet, headlights and the wings. He had it up for £4,500. You could see the bumper had absolutely everything. The washer jet covers, the main sensor grille, which was one of the main reasons we needed it, as I couldn't find a genuine grille without breaking the bank. It had the complete rad pack, which as you guys saw we needed, as ours got completely smashed up and none of it was salvageable. It came with a few other stuff which we didn't really need, which factored into the price and how we managed to get it for only £1,900. Here is the new radiator pack we're going to put on. Thankfully, it's complete and comes with everything we need. The radiators, the slam panel, the crash bar and even the intercooler. So let's get that installed now. We've got the front panel installed. Now all that's left is to top it up with some coolant and some oil, and then we're finally going to attempt to get it started. Okay, so guys, now we've got the jump pack applied. Now it's finally time to see if it turns on. Come closer. Now it's the moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. despite our efforts, the car didn't start. However, next episode, we're going to go at it again to get it started. Any suggestions you guys may have on why the car didn't start, leave it in the comments down below. And again, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and make sure to leave a like and stay tuned for the next part.